What's happening, people? It's James Beardwell here. Happy Thursday, everyone, and I hope you had a fantastic week, and I hope you all be keeping safe and keeping well. And I just want to say thank you all so much for all of your amazing support for me around the world as always. And it really means a lot to me because things have gone a bit turbulent over the past month through COVID-19, but we will get through this together and we will fight this coronavirus and things will get a lot better very, very soon. And I just want to thank many of the thousands of people for their amazing support for me around the world as always. And like I said, I will keep up my amazing positivity around the world on my Twitter and on my Instagram as well, because the whole world deserves plenty of positivity. And like I said, the whole world will be a much happier place again very, very soon, as we're going to keep fighting the coronavirus, and it will get a lot better very, very soon. I've just got back home from work safely today, and it was really busier than expected because normally during the lockdown it was really, really quiet. And this is currently our 7th week in lockdown. And it was usually really, really quiet during the lockdown. But since I was working with the trolleys today and it was really busier than expected, it was a lot of people there. And what I was thinking to myself while I was working with the trolleys today, but it went really well though. I've worked really, really hard. And I've been cleaning every single trolley handlebars to make sure all of our customers are safe at this difficult times. And it was much busier than expected. There was a lot of people there. And there was a long queue due to the 2 metre apart of the social distancing. And it was a long queue while I was working with the trolleys. I just seen a massive long queue down at Sainsbury's because it was busier than expected, because I don't know why it was that busy. Maybe it's because some people do they get used to the lockdown, but in my opinion I think most people stick to the lockdown, but I stuck to the lockdown as well. But that is what really concerns me, because I was really working at my hardest and I was keeping 2 metres apart when I was moving the trolleys left and right to keep 2 metres apart away from people. And it's just, I don't literally understand why it gets even busier, because I didn't expect to be that really busy. And there's been a little bit of rumours going on that they're going to ease the lockdown next week, but in my opinion I find to ease the lockdown next week is far too soon. It is way too soon to ease the lockdown in my opinion, because we just have to think about everybody's safety, and also we've got to keep thinking about saving many thousands and thousands of people's lives due to the COVID-19, and I am doing absolutely everything I can to create the whole positivity around the world on my social media, on my Twitter and Instagram and stuff. And since the COVID-19 has arrived in Britain about a month and a quarter ago, and there was people panicking about it, but I literally sat here at home thinking to myself over the next few days, and I've been thinking about it, that I'm going to do something to create the positivity around the world, because like I said, the positivity around the world deserves plenty of positivity, because the whole world deserves plenty of positivity at this turbulent times through COVID-19. And there's been a lot of people in America saying that they love my positivity around the world due to COVID-19. We're going to fight this together to beat COVID-19. I don't know what is actually going on in America at the moment, but I do support America a lot, because I'm supporting America because and I'm supporting the thousands and thousands and thousands of people in America that what they're going through COVID-19 at the moment. I do feel for the American people, but I will do absolutely everything I can to create a lot more cheerful and creating more positivity for the American people. And it will get better very, very soon, long as we keep the positivity going. And America deserves a happier place as well, because like I said, in America that deserves plenty more happiness and to make a much better America very, very soon. And like I said, I will do absolutely everything I can to support the many thousands and thousands of people in America as well. Because like I said, America deserves a much happier place there as well. Anyway, I'm just really, really happy and really, really proud. And I am one of the proudest men ever to create the positivity around the world on my social media at this difficult times through COVID-19. We will get through this together and be nice to one another. And we all got to stick together and fight this horrible coronavirus. Because the coronavirus will soon be defeated, as we're going to keep fighting it. And I'm just one of the proudest men ever to create the positivity on my social media, because the whole world deserves plenty of positivity. And also I just wanted to say from yesterday that my work went really, really well. And especially I just want to thank my support worker and linked employment, Lee Hamilton and Liz, for my thank you present of my dairy milk tray and my thank you card. They gave it to me to say thank you to me for all my hard work I put in over the past month and a quarter. And I just want to thank you very much for my present and my card. It really means a lot to me, and it's very special because I have been working very, very hard at Sainsbury's Springfield over the past month to serve many thousands of customers, and I will continue to serve many customers in a professional manner and also keep feeding the nation. My mum and dad said they were really, really proud for all my hard work I put in. And things got really tough at times because of the social distancing. Like, since I've been working with the trolleys, it's been pretty tough because I was doing absolutely everything I can to keep 2 meters apart from people. But the positive thing is only a few minority people didn't stick to the social distancing rules, and they seem to be a bit close, but I've moved away as much as I can to try and keep 2 meters apart. And the most important thing is I've worn my mask and my gloves to keep myself extra protected and to protect myself and to protect other people as well, to avoid the COVID-19. And like I said, it's only a very few minority people didn't stick to the social distancing rules and they got a little bit close. But the main thing is the vast majority people stuck to the social distancing rules of keeping 2 meters apart. And things got a little bit pretty tough at the moment because like I said today, it was busier than expected. Because it was really, really busy today at my work at Sainsbury's Springfield. And I was doing everything I can to keep 2 meters apart, but there was more people there. So I've done my best, that's the main thing. But I am one of the proudest men ever to work at Sainsbury's Springfield at this difficult times. Now, I've been at Sainsbury's Springfield for almost 6 years now, which is quite a bit of achievement for working at Sainsbury's Springfield for almost 6 years now. And also, it's been 12 years in total that I worked at Sainsbury's. And it's now been 12 years since I very first started working at Sainsbury's in May 2008. In my first 6 years, I worked at the Sainsbury's in Braintree in my first 6 years. And I had some great times at Braintree Sainsbury's over the first 6 years. And the colleagues have been fantastic at Braintree Sainsbury's, and I had some great times there in my first 6 years at Braintree Sainsbury's, and the colleagues have been fantastic there as well at Sainsbury's in Braintree. And then I've transferred to Sainsbury's Springfield in July 2014, and I had some great times there as well. And the staff and the colleagues at Sainsbury's Springfield have been fantastic to me, especially going through the turbulent times of COVID-19. And especially I've worked really, really hard over the years. And it's been a greatest ever achievement in my 12 years in total. And like I said, it's been almost 6 years at Sainsbury's Springfield. And I'm just very, very proud. And also the other thing, I really, really miss my football so much. And especially I've really missed supporting my football team, DTFC, because I've really enjoyed it so much. Especially supporting the DTFC team in the Blood Brothers League campaign and in the Blood Brothers Cup final against AFTVFC in DTFC's 5-1 win in January. And also I've really missed my independent travelling on the trains around the UK and Europe and helping many thousands of people with learning disabilities and autism on how to cope with travelling independently. And it's also, I've been travelling independently for almost 20 years now, which is a remarkable achievement, and I'm really proud of it. But the most important thing is we have to think about everybody's health due to the circumstances of the coronavirus. And as we're going to keep fighting it to beat the coronavirus, and like I said earlier, things will get a lot better very, very soon, as long as we stick to the guideline rules and the social distancing rules of keeping 2 meters apart. We just don't know what's going to happen next week, whether they're going to ease the lockdown or continue the lockdown. In my opinion, I think we should continue the lockdown next week, in my opinion, but it's up to the government to decide whether they're going to ease the lockdown next week or continue the lockdown. We'll just have to wait and see. But in my opinion, that we should continue the lockdown next week and then probably give it a few more weeks and we'll see how it goes from then. And also, once again, I just want to thank you all so much for all of your awesome support for me around the world, as always, by many of the thousands of people around the world, for all their amazing support for me. And I will keep up my fantastic work at this difficult times through COVID-19, and also keep the positivity going around the world on my social media as well. And I hope you all stay happy and keep smiling. Thank you.